All right, good morning, friends, and happy Friday wherever you are. Hopefully, everybody's well and safe. But I ain't happy. Um, I was actually filming this exact video yesterday, and the camera died way too early. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on my perspective or your perspective, we're doing this again, right? So, here we go. Um, what I want to discuss with you guys and share with you today is the double flam windmill and a couple of variations that I've been practicing as of late and that you probably have heard on either my YouTube shorts or on my Instagram reels and stuff like that. To start, the first time I've heard of this rudiment, the double flam windmill, was on Alan Dawson's book, specifically on the rudiment pages. I don't know if it was before the rudimental ritual. Probably was before the rudimental ritual, and then I think the ritual itself also it had it in there. So that was the first time I heard of the double flam windmill. Now, to start, if you have not heard of what a flam windmill is, or in this case a single flam windmill, it's basically think of a flam tap and then put two singles in the end. So it would be flam right, and then the singles would be left right, and then when you repeat it's gonna be flam left right left. Okay. Other ways that you could think about it as well is a backwards paradiddle, except you're starting with a flam. So single flam windmill would be this. Okay, so now that we have that established, the double flam windmill, is basically you're just adding two more doubles to that. You could think of it as a backwards double paradiddle, but you just start with a flam. So it would look and sound like this. It would be flam right, and then four singles, left, right, and then when you repeat, it's gonna be flam left, right, left. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's your flam double windmill. Okay. So now, today, what I want to discuss with you guys is shifting the accent around, more specifically to the downbeats. So what I mean by that is that the rudiment is basically 6 notes long, 16 notes. So in my mind, when I'm thinking about the downbeats, I'm thinking about the starting point, which is the first note, the third note, and then the fifth note. Okay, and then the upbeats would be the second, the fourth, and the sixth. All right, so this is not going to be terribly difficult. The only difficult part is if you're not used to practicing rudiments in different positions, then you're going to be thrown in for a loop, but it's a good loop. It's a good loop. Okay, so let's begin. First position is a standard position. It's going to be flam right and then the singles, and here you go. Before we do that, I would like to put a metronome on. Let's put a metronome at about 120. Let me just put it in 3/4 quarter notes. All right. Take out the bar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Actually, no. Let's slow it down just a little bit. 115. Yeah. All right. So in first position, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's number one. Basically, the rudiment is played as it's written, as it is, starting with the flam, okay? So the second position, or the second option here, is moving the flam to the middle of the rudiment, okay? Or the flam would be starting on the third note. Or another way that you could think about it is you start with two singles and then you basically play single flam windmill, okay? And once again, that would sound like this. So, and I'll try counting out loud the number of notes as well, okay? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now for metronome. All right, so that is our second downbeat option. All right, and then finally we just put we shift the starting point of the rudiment to the fifth note. All right, so you could think of it. The easiest way to think about it, at least for myself, is you're playing four singles and then you're playing half of the flam tab. Okay, so then we count out loud once again, and then play the rudiment to the best of my abilities, doing both, and then we'll play with a metronome. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. And there you have it. I want to apologize real quick. I'm not that too good in counting and playing rudiments at the same time. I gotta still develop that. So that's how it would sound like. And now with a metronome. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. So that would be the third and final downbeat position. Honestly, the downbeats are pretty self-explanatory. Like I mentioned before, the tricky part is if you're only used to playing rudiments as written and you're not exploring the different positions, then you're gonna be in a loop. Okay, you're gonna really be tricked out until you get a good feeling of how they're supposed to sound and feel when you start shifting things around. All right, a couple of quick pointers. Use a metronome. I broke my cardinal sin. Usually I don't like using downbeats, but in this case it's a good idea. So then it's clear to understand what's going on. Try using different positions, or different rhythms for your metronome if you have that possibility. Good one is dotted half notes. That's gonna keep you really centered with the time when you're practicing this stuff, and it's gonna force you to really internalize the rudiment, the time, and the different positions if you try them out as well. So try that on a snare drum as well. It's not enough to just practice on a practice pad. All right, and then of course to music as well. Tying that with the metronome stuff. It could be more entertaining, more fun that way. So hopefully that is of use. I've been practicing this stuff a lot. Part 2, we're gonna deal with the upbeats, and I will record that real soon. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Real quick before I close down the video, I just want to say thank you so much for those who've been watching the videos, whether it's on Patreon, YouTube, all the followers and all that stuff. Really appreciate the support. Once again, if you want to support even more, subscribe to the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. You can buy my PDF versions of my books. Just recently, I just found out that one of my books actually got reviewed on Modern Drummer in 2020. I don't know. I think it was after the pandemic started. So actually, would have been nice if I knew ahead of time. That would have actually kept morale up at that moment. But yeah, one of my books, my first one, Paradiddles, Frameworks, Phrases, and Ideas, was reviewed. You could actually read that review in, I believe it's the April 2020 issue. I also have the review, the snippet of the review on the Patreon page and on my YouTube, my Instagram links. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Please like, subscribe, follow this page on YouTube. All that stuff will help out. And yeah, I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much. Take care, all right? All right, guys, I just want to share real quick the equipment that I was using for this video today. So to start, I want to give a special shout out to Vic Firth, and specifically what I was using for this video was the MJC4. This has been a favorite of mine for the past couple of years. And it's a fantastic stick, and it's very deceptive. It looks quite beefy, even at first glance, or even when you hold it at first. It seems big, but once you start playing it, it's as light as a feather. So special shout outs to them. It's good to see that they have these back in stock too. And then I also want to give a special shout out to ProLogic's practice pads. I've been using it for about a year or two, if my memory serves me correct. You can see the mileage already. Fantastic pads. Check them out. Also check out their Thunder kicks as well. I've also had that for a while, and so much fun. So those are the two things. And then for the metronome, I was using Polynome. All right. So if you ever have a chance, well worth the $15. I think I got it for $15 a couple of years ago, and it's fantastic metronome. So if you ever have a chance, grab the app. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And have a good one.